Hi, second graders. Miss Diorio here from Citizenship Academy. We're on lesson 2 of module 4. My little dog Riley here is super excited about it. I hope you are too. So, last time we went over 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less. Today we're going to step it up a little bit and we're going to talk about different strategies for adding and subtracting multiples of 10. Okay? So for this lesson, just like we've been doing, you're going to need something to write with so that we can practice those strategies. You're going to need a place value chart. You can use the same one you've been using if you have that written on paper. And then get your place value discs. We're going to need those for our warm-up today. So pause the video, go grab those things. Come back when you're ready. All right, here we go. Our warm-up today, we're going to use our place value chart. So grab your place value chart, your place value discs. I'm going to give you a number, and I want you to show me that on your place value chart. Easy enough. Here we go. So I want you to show me 1, 10, 3 ones. Pause. Show me 1, 10, 3 ones. All right, should look like this. What is this number in unit form? Remember, that's when we say the number of tens and the number of ones. What's this number in unit form? 1, 10, 3 ones. Awesome job. What is it in standard form? Basically, what does this number equal? 13. Excellent. So keep your board the way it is and add 2 more tens in your tens column. Good? Okay. So now we have how many tens? 3 tens and how many ones? 3 ones, right? That stayed the same. So we just added 2 tens. What is 20 more than 13? We started with 13. We added 2 more tens. What did we get? 33. Excellent job. Now you're going to add 3 more tens onto 33. So go ahead and add that on your place value chart. So how many tens do we have now? Yeah, 6 tens. Good. So our ones are staying the same. So we have 6 tens, 3 ones, which equals what? 63. Awesome job. So what is 30 more than 33? You just told me. 63. Awesome job. Easy adding those big numbers. So we have unit form, 6 tens, 3 ones. We just went over that. Now, I want you to figure out what is 40 less than 63. Figure that out on your board now. 40 less than 63. Take the chips away. Took 40 away. So what number did we end up with? 23. Very good. We can use our place value chart to solve these tricky big number problems. They're not so tricky anymore. Awesome job. Subtract 4 tens from 63. We get 23. Awesome work. All right, you can put your place value chart to the side. We're going to subtract multiples of 10. Here's how we're going to do that. If I say 34 minus 24, we get 10, right? If that doesn't make sense to you and you want to use your place value chart, by all means, go ahead. Okay? So we're just adding and subtracting, we're just subtracting multiples of 10. We're just taking away tens. So to say it in a sentence, you'd say 34 is 10 more than 24, so on and so forth, okay? All right, so this is what it's going to look like. 85 minus 45. If you have no idea what I'm talking about and you're like, Miss Dura, that doesn't make sense, make this on your place value chart, okay? Start with 85, take 45 away. If you're thinking in your brain and you're like, those numbers look similar, but the tens are a little bit different, all you're doing is taking the tens place, so the 8 and the 4, and you're subtracting those and getting the number of tens left. So 85 minus 45, the ones cancel each other out, and then we end up with 4 tens or 40. Okay? So if you want to make that on your place value chart, go ahead. If you want to think it through in your brain, do that too. Whatever works for you. Okay? So pause if you want to make this on your place value chart. Otherwise, work through it with me. We're doing 68 minus 38. So our ones are canceling each other out. 8 minus 8, nothing. Think about 6 tens minus 3 tens. What are we going to get? Going to get 3 tens, which equals what? 30. Very good. So 68 is 30 more than 38. This is super tricky. You're doing awesome. All right. Pause. Make this on your place value chart if you want to. Otherwise, let's talk through it. 59 minus 49. Our 9s or 1 places canceling each other out. We're getting 0. So 49 to 59, what's the difference between those two numbers? Another way to think about it is to be counting up from the lower number to the higher number. So 49, 59. How many 10s did we count up? 1. So it's 110, which equals 10. So you can think of it as an addition problem like we've been doing in some of our other work, or you can think of it on your place value chart. Whatever works for you. Try this one. Think of it within place value or count up by 10s with the lower number, or count backwards. You could do 47, 37, 27, or 27, 37. You should get this many 10s, which is how many? 30. Awesome job. We're going to skip that one. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. What is 34 the say 10 way? We haven't done the say 10 way in a while, so I want to kind of test your memory with this a little bit. How would you say 34 the say 10 way? Different than unit form. So with the say 10 way, we are going to say the number of 10s and then the leftover ones. So 34 would be 3 10s 4. Remember that? It's been a while. Good. Okay. So we're going to add 2 10s to that. So we're at 3 10s 4. We're going to add 2 more 10s. Okay. How many 10s would we have now? Good. We'd have 5 10s. Are we adding any ones? No. So it's going to be 5 10s 4. Awesome job. Okay. Now we're going to add 2 more 10s on top of that. So add 2 10s to the 5 10s 4. So 2 10s plus 5 10s is 7 10s. Awesome. Are we changing our ones at all? No. Very good. So it's going to be 7 10s 4. Awesome job. So this is what we're going to get into today. When we're adding numbers, what we can do is do it the arrow way. Here's how you do that. So if we're starting at 26 and we want to add 10, we can draw an arrow to show that we're adding that 10. So 26 plus 10 is 36. Now the arrow can represent any number. You could add 2 this way, you could add 5, you could add 7, whatever it is. 10's easy for us though. So we're going to do 26 plus 10 gets us to 36, plus another 10 gets us to 46, plus another 10 gets us to 56. So we did 26 plus 10, 20, 30 gets us to 56. The arrow way is a way to break down your addition so that you can see it, break it down into parts so that you can see what you're adding. So we added, instead of adding 30 right off the bat, because that can be confusing, we broke it down, okay? Another way to do this, which we learned about in Module 1, is by doing a number bond. We're going to do the same problem, 26 plus 30, and then you're going to break down your 26 into your 10s and your 1s. So you have 20 and 6. Do you see that? Then from there, you add like terms. So you add your 10s. So you add 20 plus 30, which is going to get you 50, and then add in your extra 1s, and you get 56. We get the same answer either way, whether it's the arrow way and we're drawing it out, or whether it's through number bonds. Either way, we're getting the same answer. It's just kind of a matter of what strategy makes more sense for you, okay? So let's do one more together, and then I'm going to have you try them on your own, picking whatever strategy works for you. So I want you to get your paper out, and I want you to work through this with me so that you know how to do it and you know which one you like better. So write on your paper 18 plus 20. I want you to solve it both ways this time, just so you get used to it so you know which way you like better. So 18 plus 20, we're going to solve it the arrow way first. So we're going to start with 18. Now we're adding 20. So we're going to want to jump by 10s because that's easier for our brains. So we're going to add 10 to start. So 18 plus 10 gets us to 28. Now we still need to add another 10 because we only added 10 and our problem says 20. So we're going to add another 10. So we have the 2 10s there on our arrows, and that gets us to 38. So we added 10, 20 to the 18, and it got us to 38. Sound good? Did you get it? Good. All right, let's try it the number bond way. So we're going to break 18 down into our tens and ones. So we have 8 ones and a 10. Now we're going to add like terms. We're going to add the tens. 10 plus 20 is 30, plus our 8 extra ones is 38. Got the same answer either way. Okay, it's just a matter of how our brain understands it, what's the best way to break it down. Okay, so for this next one, I want you to solve 25 plus 50, using whatever strategy works best for you. So either the arrow way or the number way. Okay, so pause the video, solve it now. You ready? Okay, I'm going to go over both ways just so, because I don't know which one you did. So we're going to make sure we understand both ways and make sure you did it right. So 25 plus 30, 25 plus 50. We're going to start with 25. Now, going to 50, I know I'm going to have to do that 5 times because 5 times 50. So I'm going to have to add 5 arrows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got them. So our first step is to add 10. 35, add another 10, 45, so we add 20 so far, another 10, 55, another 10, 65, and another 10, 75. So I added 5 tens, that's 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, so 25 plus 50 gets us to 75. Thumbs up if you use the arrow way. Awesome. All right, number bonds. We're going to break 25 into our tens and ones, 20 and 5. We're going to add our like terms, add our tens. So 20 plus 50 is 70, plus 5 more is 75. Awesome job. All right, I want you to do one more on your own. Oh, never mind. I don't want you to do one more on your own. I'm going to show you how to subtract. Same idea, okay? When you are subtracting, doing the same thing except you're taking away instead of adding. So 56 minus 30, we're going to take 30 away and we're going to count backwards. We're taking away tens. So we're going to go from 56 to 46 to 36 to 26. We took 10, 20, 30 away, okay? When we're subtracting, we're taking away, but we can still break that down, break down our problem into parts, into our tens, okay? Now, be careful when you do the number bond. You're still breaking apart your number into your tens and ones, but instead of adding your like terms, you're subtracting your like terms. So you'd subtract 50 and 30, and you'd get 20, and then you add in your 6 extra ones. Okay? That's it as an addition sentence. We can always switch it around. All right, this one I want you to try on your own. Use the arrow way or use the number bond way. Whatever makes more sense to you, you are subtracting. Same idea, but you are subtracting. You're taking away. Go ahead and solve with the strategy that works best for you. Unpause when you're ready to go over it. All right, let's do it. I'm going to do it both ways because I don't know which way you solved it, and it's important to know both. So we're taking 40 away from 62. 62 minus 40. So when I think of 40, I think of 4 tens, so I'm going to have to take away 4 groups of 10. So I'm going to start at 62. Take away 1 10, 52, 42, 32, 22. There's our 4 tens. So 62 minus 40 is 22. Thumbs up if you got it that way. Awesome. Okay. Same thing with the number bond. We're going to break it into tens and ones. 60 and 2. And now we're going to subtract our like terms. We're going to subtract 60 and 40. 60 minus 40 should get us 20. Add in our extra ones, and we get 22. And we got the same answer either way. Awesome job. All right. So your exit ticket today looks a little boring, but the goal is for you to practice whatever strategy works best for you. So the arrow way or using a number bond. So there are 5 questions. Be careful when it switches to unit form. Okay? You're going to solve whatever way you know best, whatever way makes most sense to you, and then you're just going to type in your answer there. Easy as that. Good job today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.